Hey everyone, you're watching We Had That. Today I'm going to take a look at the Boarrior action figure from the Mythic Legions line, manufactured by the Four Horsemen toy designers. This guy is an awesome figure. As with most of the Mythic Legions figures, he's got a lot of detail in the sculpt, a great paint job, and comes with a good number of weapons and accessories. So let's jump right in and start talking about this guy. First of all, he's got this awesome coppery colored helmet that matches with his copper shoulder armor. These two pieces are removable, so if you don't want the shoulder armor, you can take those off. Now, most of his armor is a weathered or battle-worn silver with red accents, and if you look at some of the detail here, there's dried blood on the armor, and down here it looks like blood or maybe mud on his hooves. Now, most of this body was used previously on some of the dwarf figures from the same line, but adding the hooves is, as far as I know, unique to this figure on this body. So there you go. Very nice head sculpt. Lots of detail in the fur, and the eyes look awesome here. Very cool. He's got a good bit of articulation. The head moves right and left and up and down a little bit. The shoulder armor prevents the head from moving too much, but if you take these pieces off, and I'll give you an idea here, he's got a wide range of motion with the head without the shoulder armor. So if you don't want the shoulder armor, you can do a lot more with the head position. He's got a good bit of movement in the shoulders as well, and again, that's inhibited somewhat by the armor, but if you take the shoulder armor off, he can move around a lot at the shoulders. Then he's got articulation at the elbows, at the cuff of the glove, and at the wrist here. He's got a lot of movement there at the waist, and the legs have a lot of movement at the hips. Knees, they move really well. And here at the hoof, right there at the ankle, there's a lot of range of motion down there, which means it makes it easy to put him in a variety of different standing positions. And also the tail. This guy has a tail, which I believe is unique for this size body, and it's got a good bit of movement as well. And it's also painted with a lot of detail. So very nice figure. And let's take a look at some of the pieces that he comes with. As we've already seen, he has these two very cool pieces of shoulder armor. And his first weapon is a two-handed hammer. Now, this came in two pieces when I first got it out of the package. And most of the hammer looks pretty shiny and polished and new. But this piece is kind of worn. So they didn't quite match the paint for this piece to the rest of the hammer, but that doesn't bother me too much. It's still a nice piece here once you put it together. And I would just say that's the end he uses for bashing. So that's why it's a little bit more worn than the other. The next piece of weaponry we have here is he's got a really nice silver mace. Again, this has paint on here showing that it's worn and dirty and has been used in many battles. Next up, it's a bone with a blade attached to it. So it's kind of an axe here where they have strapped with a leather strap the top part of the blade, and then it's sort of screwed or bolted in to the bone here lower. And he can hold all of his weapons in either hand, so like so, or in the other hand. And you can even clip this guy in like this if you wanted to use this as sort of a multi-weapon where he can stab somebody with the pointy end or chop someone with the axe part. And as I was saying, all of the weapons can fit in either hand. So if you want to arm this guy up, he can come at his enemies with multiple weapons at the same time here. That two-handed axe is a little unwieldy with just one hand, but he could manage, I'm sure. There you go. Now, he also comes with a couple of pieces that come with pretty much all of the Mythic Legions figures. Not quite all of them. I have picked up a few that didn't have these. But these are attachments that you can put into this hole in his back down here to attach wings or to attach a shield to his back. And those are sold separately. He does not come with wings or a shield. And he also has this belt, which you can also use as a bandolier. I had it as a bandolier holding his mace attached to his back when I was doing a photo shoot earlier. So that's one way you can arm him if you want to have all three of his weapons on his person at one time. And to put this on, I just popped the head off and slid it right over the shoulder there, popped the head back on, and there you go. Easy as you can get to put this piece on. And then, like I said, I attached the mace part right in here. Just attach it and hang that mace from his bandolier. And that way you can have him holding his hammer and his axe at the same time and still have his mace hanging from his bandolier, so he is all geared up and ready for battle. So there you have it, the Mythic Legions Boarrior action figure. I think this guy is great. He's got a lot of detail in the sculpt, a lot of detail in the paint job, and a lot of great articulation, plus a pile of accessories that he comes with. So there you have it, the Boarrior from the Mythic Legions line. Thank you for checking out the video. Please click like, leave a comment in the comment section below letting me know what you think of the Mythic Legions line. Also, please share this video on social media, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. One last thing, if you're a fan of toys, you should know about Toylanta, the biggest toy show in the southeastern United States, held annually just north of Atlanta, Georgia. Visit Toylanta.com for more information. As always, thanks for watching.